Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keo and we're opening up a new delivery from Nike.com today. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe down below and leave a comment. Just let me know what you think of the video, what you think of the package, the sneakers that we're opening up today. And if you can, also follow along on Instagram. I'm at Keo Kosha on Instagram, follow at Ajimamag on Instagram, and follow at Honeycomb Manila, which is our studio in Double Dragon Plaza. I'm not in Double Dragon right now. Right now, I'm out in La Union, but it's kind of perfect because of one of the sneakers that I'm going to be opening up here today. So let's get into it. All right, so here's the box that got delivered just yesterday on my way out of Manila. So I packed it up and I just picked it up and brought it with me. And I sliced open the top already, but I haven't really gone through it. Yeah, the swoosh, and it says "Just Do It" on the inside of the box. And then you can see there are two sneakers inside. Let's start first with the black one. So this is a standard, like typical non-Jordan signature line box. So if it's not a signature line or it's like a mid, not even all the mids, sometimes you get like special mids that are in special boxes. But for all the other sneakers, they come in this black box with the gold Jumpman on the top. And so let's open up the box and see what's inside. You got the 23 paper and Jordan 1 Low in Arctic Orange White. So yeah, I don't know if that's orange. That looks more like a pink or peach to me. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is that an orange? Because I think that's orange, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so this is the Jordan 1. I managed to get this on Nike.com, which is unusual. Usually these sell out just in like moments, but I chanced upon a pair. However, these are a size 10, so it's half a size off. Usually I'm a size 9.5, but I managed to pick these up in 10, and the 9.5s for Jordan 1s always fit me perfectly. So it'll be interesting to see how these perform. Now, I don't have any other Jordan 1s with me, and I really did want to do some sort of comparison between the Jordan 1 mid and the Jordan 1 high to be able to compare the materials, because before we did that with the mid, and I think that was an interesting video. And so this video, I'll work on it. I'll work on a review, and maybe this might come in a couple weeks. I don't think anyone's in a rush to hear about this particular pair of shoes. So yeah, stay subscribed and eventually we'll get to it. This is the Jordan 1 Low in the Arctic Orange colorway. Man, Nike and Jordan with their naming, right? All right, so that's the first pair. What do you think? Do you have any questions? Ask me in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. That is the first pair. All right, so for our second pair of sneakers, and this is something that I've really been excited about since I first heard about the silhouette. And we got some early access for Nike members, or Nike.com members. And so I ordered it right away, like the day that it dropped, and it just showed up yesterday. I didn't pay express shipping or anything. That's pretty awesome. And I can't wait to show you the sneaker. I actually can't wait to see it myself. Open it up and there it is. That is the Pegasus 38. So those of you who know me know I'm a big fan of Nike React technology. It's one of my favorite foams, but over the last couple years, I've also become a bigger fan of Nike Air Zoom, which I've always loved, of course. And as a result, I've actually been running in a heavily Zoom sneaker, which is the, gosh, what's the name? The Nike, no, it's not a Nike, it's a Jordan Air Trunner Ultimate, something like that. So that's actually what I run in back at home. And so I wanted to be able to compare it to this sneaker, which is it uses React in this entire part of the midsole and then Zoom in the forefoot. The Pegasus model is 38 years old. I'm not 38 years old. I'm 36 years old, which means that this line has been running for longer than my entire lifespan. Now, there are a couple of features about this sneaker that made me pick up this pair, even though I didn't pick up previous Pegasuses. And particularly those are with the upper. I really wanted to try out this new, more padded upper that they brought out versus last year's model. And yeah, hopefully this works out well, because I always have an issue with heel lift when I'm running, where I feel like my heel is coming off of the little heel bed here in the back. And apparently that's something that they really focused on this particular model, while they maintained the same midsole and outsole format. They really focused on fixing the upper for the 38. So you can think of it something like with like Intel processors or something like that, where they have like this tick-tock system where it's okay, we work on speed and then we work on efficiency, and then the next model is back to speed and then efficiency. This is, I guess they worked on mostly the outsole the last time around, and now they're working on the upper, and then maybe in the next iteration of the Pegasus, we'll see more drastic changes. But this incremental upgrade between the Pegasus 37 and this one, the 38, was something that really sparked my curiosity. Specifically, one of my favorite upgrades on this Pegasus 38 is the idea that they changed the lacing system. So in the 36 and 35, they were using flywire, and then in the 37 they moved to a webbing style system where all of these are kind of connected together on the 37, and it's the same for the Trunner that I'm using, for the Trunner Ultimate. And on this sneaker, what they've done is they've actually separated the web so that they're now independently connected towards the strobel board and footbed of the sneaker. And that's going to allow for a more customizable fit. They've also expanded out the footbed on the toe, and that's supposed to create a little bit more stability and space for your toes to splay out. I'm going to be really interested to try that out and to experiment and see, is this a great runner? All right, so I put on one of the Pegasus 38 on my right foot, which is usually where I test out sneaker sizes. And it does fit pretty true to size. If you are the kind of runner who likes a little bit more breathing room or breathing space for your toes to splay out and open, you might want to consider going up half a size. But this new last that Nike's used to widen the footbed, it does create a lot more roominess in the toe already, so that you don't have to go up half a size. Initial thoughts, I'm kind of concerned that I might have some breathability issues out here in the hot beach area because of this upper. It seems quite significant in terms of its materials, but I mean, it's got a great look. Black held together with fuse, and then there's a little bit of stitching along here. White in the heel, of course, and then on the footbed you have I believe this is an Ortholite style, insole. So it doesn't say Ortholite on it, but this is kind of that Ortholite foam midsole that you usually get with a lot of these Nike performance sneakers. Inside you have like a kind of this, they say that it's a detached tongue, but it's only detached up until this point. Like, what is that, the third lace or the first, around the area where it's the first of this webbing lacing system, and the rest it's sewn in. I personally like that. I usually don't like having loose tongues that can rotate around. And for me, for runners, it's a big deal to have that. They have this weird webbing on the front. I don't know how that's going to impact. I don't like that design so much. But yeah, on foot structure wise, I'm really happy with the heel counter and the curvature of this heel in the back. I'm finding that I'm not needing to do a runner's lace on this sneaker, where you loop the laces around here to increase like the pull towards your heel. I'm not having to do that here in the 38, at least not now with this kind of first impressions, but it'll be interesting to see if that holds up over time, or if I'm going to have to relace my sneakers. Traction wise, I like the look, but this is, I mean, for serious runners, you know, there is an aesthetic element to here, how this looks, but more important is, how does it feel, how does it perform? And that's the stuff that we're going to gonna find out over the next coming days. Generally speaking though, I found that this format of the Pegasus has worked really well with the single outsole running around the outside, and then this split up like rail system has been very, very consistent over the years, and I'm glad to see it return here on the Pegasus 38. On foot, it does not feel like a infinity react. It does not feel like an epic react. It is a sort of denser kind of react, I would say, not so marshmallowy, but that might also be a factor of the strobel board that they use inside versus the one that they use in the React sneakers. So time will tell. Let's see what happens. It took me about, it took several 100 kilometers before I bottomed out my epic reacts. So it'll be interesting to see how long and how much more durable it is in this particular kind of denser kind of react. But ultimately, the question is, how comfortable are they? This is supposed to be like your Swiss Army knife, your jack of all trades running sneaker. It's very affordable in that 6,000 peso range. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this will perform in the different kind of runs. Out here in La Union, I'm probably going to be doing most of the running out in fields, in grassy areas, but I'll see if I can try and get in some road work to see like if we can get like a good review for this sneaker, and that's coming up in the next couple days. I'll probably try to do like a 5K just to get a lot of steps in with this sneaker. And if you have any questions about the Pegasus 38, ask them already in the comments below, and I'm gonna try and answer them in the next week as I run in this sneaker. So that's it for our quick unboxing today. We had the Jordan 1 Low in Arctic Orange. I think the nickname for this is actually Crimson Tint. And then we had the Pegasus 38, which is supposed to be that jack of all trades, affordable running sneaker you can take from little sprints, little runs. It's a great walking shoe, but you can take it all the way up to full marathon, half marathon level if you need to. It's a great budget sneaker. All right, so let me know in the comments below. If you're not following along on Instagram, follow me. I'm at KO Kosha on Instagram. You can also follow at Ajimamag on Instagram, where we do a lot of coverage of things like Jordans. We probably won't do any Ajimamag stuff for the 36 though, because this is a bit more of a exercise-oriented footwear. So this will be really just for the YouTube channel and my Instagram. Also follow at Honeycomb Manila on Instagram if you haven't yet, and subscribe, tell a friend, and watch another one of our videos. So yeah, please do let me know again, what are your questions about the Pegasus 38 as a pretty ordinary, like normal runner? You know, I used to do the thing where I did the fun runs and the distance and all that, and in my younger days I was a sprinter, but I haven't really been seriously running, you know, for a while until the pandemic picked up again, and I really started running a lot with my girls, with my daughters. If you want to know about that, you can go to my Instagram or look for the hashtag Kosha Run Club and see what we're doing with me and my daughters. But definitely we're gonna take these sneakers up to maybe a mountainside, and I'm gonna do a number of kilometers with them. Let me know what your questions are and what your thoughts are on the Pegasus 38, and when our review comes out next week, I will tell you what I think about the sneaker from a, you know, beginner to intermediate runner level. Is this a good running sneaker? Let's find out. All right, please subscribe, watch another one of our videos, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys good luck. I wish you guys good health. Peace.